All right. So I figured I'd talk a little bit about kind of what's going on with me medically. So there are many different names for it. There's vasovagal syncope, neurally mediated hypotension, fainting reflex, vasodepressor syncope, neurocardiogenic syncope, autonomic dysfunction, or vasovagal reflex. So all those names mean the same thing. Basically, what happens is that when I stand, I my heart rate will go up, and then after a little while it'll go down, and my blood pressure will tank as well. And then at that point, I get really dizzy, and I have passed out in the past because of it. And so some of my triggers are especially like crouching down and then standing. Sitting to standing doesn't happen every time, but crouching to standing pretty much does, unless I'm only down for like a second or two. So the crouching is really the biggest trigger I have. Another trigger is, I guess, some medical procedures. So the very first time I gave blood, I passed out. The very first time I gave plasma, I passed out. When I had a cast taken off, I passed out. So various times that this has happened, and other times it's just been from laying down to standing. In the mornings when I get up first thing in the morning is when I've passed out in the past. Otherwise, I just get really really dizzy and lightheaded. Things kind of go black or white, and I have to hold on to something or put my head down, or lay down, depending upon the severity of it. So I've been told to drink more water. I already drink a ton of water, so I'm drinking as much as I can for sure. To increase the sodium or salt levels in my diet, which I just ordered some salt pills that should hopefully help with that. Because I looking at my sodium levels, because I track my food on my Fitness Pal, they're not even meeting the daily minimum or maximum, I guess. So I'm not really meeting those requirements already. So adding that salt pill should hopefully help with that. Um, Compression stockings or socks, or leggings have also been something that is recommended as like a treatment. My doctor hasn't recommended it because I haven't spoken with my doctor yet. I will on May 3rd. But I've been looking up, different solutions, and different treatments for this. Different things, little things that I can do to try to help manage symptoms. And compression stockings were one of those. So I got a pair of leggings, the full length ones, so they go all the way up to my waist. Um, and they have 30 to 40 millimeters HG compression, which is the highest you can get without a prescription. So I figured I'd start with that and kind of see what if it helps or not, and then kind of go from there. So I actually wore them yesterday, and I ended up because they came in yesterday. I ended up doing a bit of crouching yesterday evening, getting together recycling and putting some sparkling water in the fridge, stuff like that. I was crouching for a little while and then stood up. Now I didn't see black or white or anything like that. And I didn't have to stop and like hold on to anything. But I did get like this kind of like heavy feeling in my head. And I did get overheated and a little bit sweaty, which happens along with that when I get dizzy. So I didn't have the dizziness as bad. So I'm testing these out for a week, to kind of see if they are going to really help. And if they do, then of course, I'll buy multiple pairs and then wear those pretty much every day. I did order as well some knee high ones for like running and hiking, so that I have something that I can wear because I really don't want to run or hike in the waist high ones, just because that doesn't seem like it's going to be comfortable, and it's going to be really hot. Um, so I also got the open toe ones, because I like to wear sandals this time of year, and I wear toe shoes as my tennis shoes. So I need those toes out. I need to be able to have my toes not constrained by ones with toes. Um, so yeah, that's kind of where I'm standing right now with it. I'll see if I get more recommendations when I go in to see the doctor on May 3rd. Or if I can just tell him that, I've been doing well, that the treatments that I'm trying have been working, or helping at least a little bit. And I think that would be great if they do, because then that way I can kind of self manage, and hopefully not have to go on medication for it. So yeah, I just wanted to provide an update on kind of how I'm doing, what's going on, and stuff like that for this, whatever you call it. Dysautonomia or autonomia is like an umbrella term that covers this and POTS. So they're both kind of branches of the same umbrella. Um, and so yeah, dysautonomia is another way that you can talk about it, um, as being kind of one of those conditions. And they have very similar treatments. They have very similar symptoms. And so I've been looking at videos for all of the above, on YouTube, just to kind of see what other people are doing, what's helping, what doesn't help, and to get ideas of what to try. Um, so yeah, that's where I heard about. Well, that's not the first time I heard about the salt tablets, but is what prompted me to order those, and it's also what prompted me to get compression stockings. Was watching some videos on YouTube. So I'm posting my own video, I guess. But what's working for me right now is, hopefully these compression stockings are helping. It seems like they are, at least a little bit. And I just have to decide if that's worth wearing them every day, all day, or not, and taking them off, for bed and stuff like that. And seeing if that is a worthwhile solution for me on a regular basis to wear those. But yeah, just wanted to provide that update and kind of get some information out there about what's going on with me. And yeah, I hope you all have a great day. Bye.